week 3, day 4 practice diary, starting off the acoustic today. Just imagine that I did my chromatic scales. Don't imagine, I did do it, but it's just the fact that I'm starting with acoustic today, so I can't do the chromatics and the chords because I'm in an open tuning. So that's Joe Satriani, not flying over a dream, always with me, always with you in open tuning. Sounds beautiful, so I can't illustrate what I mean, but I did do my chromatic scales, ascending and descending back to the 12th fret and then back to the neck, and back to the neck, back to the headstock, back to the nut, whatever you want to say, and then, yeah, so the bit I had to learn today, so progressing from yesterday, it's exactly the same finger picking. This song is very, very similar in all its elements, but this time I'm doing single note fretting with my left hand instead of playing the entire chord. Actually no, I'm not. I'm doing first finger stuff again like I did during these chords. Not these chords, this tune. But what I've actually done is gone up an octave, so I'll just quickly show you what I've done so far, and here we go. So that's what I've learnt so far. So that's really, I've learnt the whole song pretty much within 2 days really. The structure, the main body of the song, the structure of it is not very difficult, but the thing that was difficult about it was getting the finger picking down and getting the timing down. That was the most difficult part, and making sure that I wasn't playing any dead notes, or I wasn't playing any bum notes, as you want to say. So that's how I progress. The bit I played today is a progression of what I've learnt yesterday, and it's just the same tune really, so you just move it up an octave, so there's nothing really too difficult about it. I say that there's nothing difficult about it, but I'm playing it wrong. How ironic. So that took me probably around... So altogether I spent another 20 minutes on the song. That's probably just under 10 minutes to learn that whole part that I showed you previously. And the only bit that I kind of really struggled on was the harmonics and the harmonics and the chord strumming of the harmonics as well. So you've got harmonics on the B string, so 12 on the B string, and then that's 7, 12, 12, 12, 7, 12, 7, 12, 7, 12, 12, 7, 12, 7, 12, 7, 12. And that's just going through all the middle strings from the B to the G to the D and to the A string. So, and the reason why I struggled on that bit was just I was kind of missing the harmonic, so it was kind of sounding dead. So I'd do a harmonic here fine, then I'd go, then it would just sound really dead and horrible. Then I'd go here, and then it wouldn't sound full, it wouldn't sound resonant enough. So the way I overcame that problem was the way I overcame that actually was using 2 fingers, because when I first started doing it, I started using just my middle finger. I started going, as I've just showcased there. It is possible to do it with one finger. It makes it a lot easier when you use 2 fingers. So when you go, so that just makes life a lot easier for you, really. You got to know 2 is always better than 1. So I've got 2 fingers. You know, if I did 1 finger like here, I've got a lot more moving around to do. Whereas when I'm doing this, I still have moving around to do, but at least when I hit the harmonics on the 7th fret with my first finger, I can prepare my 2nd finger to hit the harmonics on the 12th fret. So it's a little bit easier and a little bit less moving around, less confusion. So that's how I overcame that problem. The second bit now is, it's kind of weird. So you bar the entire guitar, tie neck on the 12th fret, and it's a harmonic, so, and then you do this rhythm, so you go 1, 2, wait, how does it go again? You stop, same again. So this is where I started to struggle doing this bit. This is the bit that took me a while to do. So then in between from going from the 12th fret harmonics to the 7th fret harmonics, you do a little percussional slap on the guitar. The reason why that put me off is that it just kind of offsets the rhythm and offsets the your timing. It's from going that to that. It kind of puts you off a little bit and kind of confuses you. So the way I overcame that, again, I hate saying it, but just playing it dead slow and just kind of also not going like too far, or making sure that I'm not hitting the wrong part of the guitar, making sure that I'm hitting just underneath the sound hole here, the nice sweet spot of the drum of the guitar, the body of the guitar. So no, put it wrong. So just playing it really slow and really focusing on where you're hitting the body of the guitar, where you're slapping. And the next bit that I played was, and that was just an improvised part of the song. On the course of the book, it says that any song is open to, it should be interpreted in your own way and in your own style, and as long as it doesn't make the difficulty of the song easier, you can interpret it and you can change things around during the song. So I added this little improvised bit here at the end. So you strum the chord, and all that is really, it's not as difficult as it looks. It's just a series of hammer-on and pull-offs on the E string, but on the high E string. It's really not that difficult. So yeah, that took me around 20 minutes in total. These videos are taking really long. I'm talking too much. So now we've got electric, and the next part I learned from Lenny was the now started moving on to the solo. And to be honest, I might make a part 2 to this, because it was quite difficult to do and it's going to take a lot of explanation. So I think I'm going to do a part 2 to the video of day 4 of my practice diary. So yeah.